This organic compound is found in every single product that you can think of, either coming from waterproof jackets to your sticky section of your pots to cosmetics, waterproof mascara. And this here is PFAS. By the way, it's already in our environment, it's actually in our blood. There are huge long-term effects, like for example the difficulty of getting this out of our environment around 100 years for you to be able to finally get this out of the, now that it is in our bloodstream. What do you think the long-term effects is going to be? Every possible disease you can think of, either coming from cancer to reproductive disorder to the immune system. So all these are really scary stuff. What are scientists trying to do about it? I mean, we are going to have a challenging time in terms of finding alternatives. Or how about they think about the gut in our body system, specific type of bacteria. There were actually two types of bacteria that are of a particular class, but in total there are 9 species that they discovered that can attract this PFAS around the outer membrane. And so by getting it out of your feces or your poop, you can eliminate these particular toxic chemicals from your body system. But they didn't try it on humans in terms of the experiment. They first did it in the lab, and then they applied it to mice, and they yield great success. And so the question here is this: if you apply it to human beings, how are we going to administer it in terms of the trials? One is, can we use clinical trials to pull it off with regards to having like a probiotic that is similar to how this bacteria behaves? That way it can decrease the amount of PFAS. But there are a little bit of a challenge in there, in the sense that, one, we have a particular body system that has a lot of variation of other bacteria, and in terms of the environmental conditions, replicating this is going to be a tricky one. It is not that easy to replicate compared to what we got for mice or in the lab. There are future investigations that are going to be going on, like for example going through natural systems to collect samples from humans regarding what is the specific bacteria combination that are gut related, that are really sensitive to attracting PFAS to them, and also looking at the amount of PFAS levels that are found in various communities. So it's going to be nice to see this, because that gives us clarity as to whether we have this bacteria doing the job already, or we have to actually develop a probiotic for this to actually be investigated on.